Right, I wanted to do a RC car update because obviously quite a few people who subscribe to the channel are subscribed for the RC cars, and obviously now I've just got a load of new computer parts subscribers, so obviously I'm guessing most of the people watching this one will be subscribed for the RC car side, so I just want to quickly explain what's going on. So basically RC wise I haven't run anything for like a month, maybe 6 weeks now, but also it's been raining a lot recently, so I haven't managed to get the cars out, which is why you've seen me building the Tekno short course truck and also the Savage XSS. This I actually picked up 2 or 3 weeks ago now. It's another HPI Nitro MT, but this is actually the racer kit. So it came with a load of optional parts. So the main reason why I bought this truck was for the engine, because you might know my truck basically needs a new clutch and a new engine because it's very low compression. It does run, it does start, but once it gets properly heated up it basically loses all power. So this I got off a guy locally. And I just wanted the engine, but having gone and got the truck, I've noticed that this is the racer kit, and you can see it's got steel adjustable turnbuckles all the way around, and normally these are all fixed plastic links on the normal kit and the RTR version, which I have both of. You can see this wheel here is just missing a drive pin. The diffs and everything in it are actually okay, and it does have CVDs, although you can see that pin's coming out there. I haven't fully stripped it down and sorted it out yet. I've just given it a little bit of a quick clean up, like the wheels and stuff. So eventually I'm going to get the Nitro MT back on the channel. I need to break this engine in. I haven't run it at all because obviously I was waiting for the weather to be decent enough for me to take it outside and break it in, but it's been rubbish. So I probably won't get the nitros back out until spring, so other than maybe breaking this engine in, because I want to get an engine in the X-Ray for next year as well. Because I don't know whether you've seen earlier in the year I converted my X-Ray back from electric to nitro, but I never bought an engine for it. I was going to get a Nosram 28.8. However, I didn't end up buying one because the RC car season, or yeah, basically winter came and it's rained so much I just can't run nitro or even the electric cars. I don't really want to run at the moment, and a lot of PC stuff's come out as well, so I want to do more PC stuff in winter while it's nice and cold, and then in the summer when it's nice and warm go outside, run the RC cars. So yeah, that's the update on that. The Nitro MT will be basically this one in the summer. It's also got the metal plate on the back as well, and you can see it's got the upgraded drive shafts in the rear as well. It's, like I say, it's a little bit dirty, but it just needs a clean up, and at some point over the winter or maybe in the spring I'll be able to get this all cleaned up and nice. So yeah, that's the update for this car. I'll get the others out and go through them as well. So the next update on the trucks is the Techno SCT410.3, and as you can see it's still got the other wheels on. Nobody was interested in buying them, and I haven't managed to get the other wheels yet. I've ordered them probably at least a month or ago now, and I basically haven't driven it. It's still perfectly clean underneath there, as you can see. It's not even moved, and yeah, it's getting some dust on it now. So yeah, this has just been sitting in the garage collecting dust basically, which is a bit of a shame, but like I say, I am still waiting on the wheels and tyres. They've been ordered for ages, but they've just been on back order, and obviously because these things have to get made in China or whatever and then shipped over here. They take ages to come. Proline Badland wheels. That's pretty much it for that one. Nothing's changed. Haven't run it. Just been collecting dust, like I say. And yeah, we'll just move on to the next one. Right, here's the Savage X SS. As you can see, it has moved on one of the mornings where it was dry before I went to work. As in, not raining, but the ground was still wet, but it wasn't raining. Because that's about as good as it gets now. Yeah, I drove it around a bit, just on 2S with no shell. Still haven't got the shell. The shell's on back order. Probably won't be here till December. And new motor's still not arrived yet. So yeah, there's nothing really going up with this apart from the shocks look to have leaked a little bit while it was sitting there. So I should probably maybe move them every now and then just to keep the seals from drying up. But yeah, not much is happening with this. Like I say, shell's still on back order. Same problem with the Tekno, basically. I could order a Chevrolet El Camino shell as well and do a similar paint job to what I have on the Nitro MT. The Chevrolet shell for that, which is yellow and black. So put in the comments if you want me to do a yellow and black shell, a Chevrolet one, because that is in stock. But I was going to get the standard shell and do a custom paint job on it instead. So yeah, leave a comment below if you want me to do a El Camino shell as well. Another update for the Nitro people. This was definitely the best purchase of this year, but it was also kind of the worst because the drive shaft issue still hasn't been fixed. Also, I haven't really run it obviously because same with the other cars. Weather's terrible. Nitro car, terrible weather. Doesn't really go too well for me. Yeah, drive shaft issue still. I can't really afford to be spending like 30-40 quid on drive shafts. 60 if you need a full set every couple of runs. So yeah, it's basically gonna sit there until they revise that. Yeah, I need to get this sorted out really, but I do really like this truck. I want to get a Novorossi carburetor on the engine so that it can be tuned properly and not be super rich at the bottom and then lean out as it gets up, because I want it to have a lot more punch. So yeah, the truck's basically just been sitting there, unfortunately. Another one. Yeah, that's it for that one anyway. But this truck was definitely one of the highlights of this year. I'm really glad I bought it. It's just such a shame about the drive shafts. Absolutely ruin it. Everything else on it is spectacular, especially the reverse. Love it. Here is the SMT10, which is obviously all customised. I haven't touched this in ages. It's still kind of dead. You can see the lack of the drive shaft there. But I have got some pretty good news. Not really for this. Oh, look at that bearing's hanging out there, that's nice. Not really for this truck, but basically this one is going to be fixed up, rebuilt and then sold on eBay, because I have ordered the new Losi LMT. Watched a bunch of videos on it. RC Driver did an amazing video tearing the entire truck down, showing the diffs, inside the gearbox, everything, and it looks amazing. So unfortunately I can only have one solid axle monster truck. I have been thinking of selling this for a while and getting a Kyosho Mad Crusher instead. However, the Mad Crusher is a 3-link and I really like to have a 4-link truck, like this SMT10's 4-link. But yeah, to make the Mad Crusher a 4-link, it's really expensive. It's still not the strongest truck in the world, but the Losi LMT has fixed everything that I thought was wrong with this truck. And even with all of these upgrades that I've got the custom chassis, brushless motor, metal gears on the inside of the gearbox, MIP drive shafts. I've used different shocks, pretty much a lot of things, different axles, different internal gears. I've got the machined gears, and basically everything still brakes on this truck quite a lot. So the Losi LMT has fixed almost all of those things for me, and it is more to do with my driving style, just sending it all the time rather than this being a bad truck. If you use this in more like a scale monster truck kind of way, or if you're just running around your garden or some woods or whatever, it is pretty good, but it's just not durable enough for the way I run the truck. So this one is going to be going, so this might be the last time you see it, unless I might do a video for the eBay listing, actually just show it all working once I've gone through it and sorted it out. But this will be being replaced by the Losi LMT, but that doesn't come till January at the earliest anyway, so I've got plenty of time to give this one a spruce up and then stick it on eBay or wherever and sell it. So yeah, the SMT10, it's been a good truck, but it will be going because it's just not durable enough for me.